wow, a lot of people are shocked with the response of Buhari to the threat of Niger Delta Avengers, the Niger Delta Avengers, who threatened that they are going to shut down the oil production in Niger Delta. And it didn't take so much long. He responded. Some people are still surprised that he quickly responded when they gave that threat. And also, some people are like, oh, even when he responded and he replied them, oh, he said it is unnecessary. And they were like, why is it that he cannot just ban them just like the way he banned Twitter? And also to speak the language they will understand. And a majority of the people are like, why is it that he's so much interested or have that flair to be able to deal with the so-called ESN and IPOP? And it shows the hatred the man has for the people. These are mixed reactions here and there. That why is it that, oh, these are the people that he can quickly prescribe, oh, the people he can really send troops to. Now there are a lot of whatever troops you can talk, a lot of dance is going on in the southeast. But when it comes to bandits, oh my goodness, he does not even talk to them. This is the same Buhari that told us 3-4 months back that he gave the bandits 2 months to be able to surrender. And people are like, why are you giving them 2 months? So within that space of 2 months, what is going to happen? So it was an open window for them to do whatever they want to do. The reason why this whole thing, to me, is not really because of IPOP members are concentrating more on their self-actualization or to have their own nation. The reason why they've been on this for some time, of course, we know that off and on, most of the time when they meet, the army try to go and disrupt them because they don't want to gather together. It has been on and off. But this particular one that just started, it was since they started or they launched Eastern Security Network. And the reason why they launched Eastern Security Network is just to make sure that the Fulani S-men are driven out, because the so-called governors in that zone, up till now, they are playing to the gallery. They are not ready for anything. It's just like postponing the evil days. They were just making promises upon promises, or making statements they are going to do this. But since the people now realize that they were playing with the lives of the people, and that was when this Eastern Security Network was launched. And the reason why they are going after with this whole thing, whether they, because according to what IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, what they have been saying, that they say they are not the one behind all these attacks in the southeast, but the federal government is saying that they are the ones beside it or behind it. So who are we going to trust? They said they are not. Just like most of these groups, they call them terrorist groups, they always have that boldness, or it's a pride to them when they say, oh, something of such happened. They want to take responsibility. But these people have been saying they are not the ones. And if you look at the way the police have been arresting and the soldiers have been arresting people here and there, we have seen a lot of innocent people that were arrested, and at the end of the day, they were released. Just like a pregnant woman. The last we heard from one pregnant woman that was talking about how her husband was detained, and the other people that were detained alongside with her husband, they've been released because they were able to pay millions of naira, and she does not have it. The next thing we heard was from the IGP saying that she should come to Abuja if she knows that her husband is innocent. Of course, the case study of an oil worker that was arrested, and before you could say Jack Robinson, they put a lot of weapons, guns beside them or in their front, and they began to give them media trial. But at the end of the day, we found out that the guy is not a gunman or non-gunman, whatever you want to call them. So how do you now believe such system? Of course, we don't even believe the system. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. So people are now worried that, or surprised that the president could not speak the language these Avengers understand. And some people have the opinion that yes, indeed, it is the oil that is keeping the south and the north together, not for anything. It is evidence. And when you talk about the bandits, there's an agenda. Of course, there's an agenda. And the worst part of it is that the reason why these people are doing this, because Gumi has been making excuses for the so-called bandits, but who are the people that will not make, stand or speak on behalf of the IPOP and the ESN? We have seen all their leaders, they have come out to denounce them, and the northerners are happy about it. They say they are glad that yes, you have come out to say no, you are not part of them. So what are we talking about? The reason why we are seeing all of these things, they don't want to attend to it because they know that it's going to affect them. So the next thing is just to crush them, because these are the only people that can really face them head on, headlong. So people are surprised that the president could come out in a soft tone, that it is unnecessary. You guys don't need to do that. You guys don't need to do that. Some people are blaming the Niger Delta Avengers too, that those ones, they just need money to do whatever they want to do. But they are of the opinion that all the promises made by the government, they've not fulfilled them. At least one I know, the issue of a Ogoni cleanup, the one they used in coming in, promised heaven and earth, propaganda here and there. Up to now, nothing has been done concerning that. So what does that tell one? What does that tell one? It's very, very, very pathetic. So pathetic. Buhari cannot speak the language, the Niger Delta Avenger, the language they will understand, because he knows that definitely that is where they are. That is the only thing. That is the reason why they are talking about one Nigeria, and the other politicians, because they are getting their bread, their daily bread from the coffer of the government, so they can continue to tell you one Nigeria. But now they have been meeting here and there because a lot of agitations here and there, but they cannot meet to say, oh, what are we going to do to eradicate the poverty in the land? Of course, they meet all this with all this the other people that they deceive. They will come and tell you that they want to do this. Oh, they are going to lift 100 million people. Last year, the vice president has been going from pillar to post, telling us that he's going to lift. They are going to lift 10 million people between August and December, that they were going to lift 10 million people. The issue now, or the question now, is that how many people have they been able to lift out of poverty? Even if they didn't lift up 10 million. No, they didn't even give us the report. Okay, how many people were you able to lift? That was what they told us. Now they have come up with 100 million. With this economy, with this high price in food items, in everything is just expensive. We are talking about economy. How many people have they lifted? No, it is all about deceit, and a lot of people have fallen for all these things. I, for one, and you know what I'm experiencing, and I know what I'm going through, so I can speak like this. So I don't know about you. You can speak the way you want to speak, the way you are feeling, what you are going through in the country. It is your choice, but I'm speaking because when people see or hear you know, it's as if, oh, maybe they are against the government. What is my business against the government? I pay my taxes, and you are telling me I'm not seeing the dividends of the tax I'm even paying in the first place. Now you are telling me I'm against the government that is against me, that I can't even access just simple normal amenities. I can't even access them. Everywhere is just rowdy. Then you want to go to the area of economy, forget it. And some people are playing politics because I don't know what they are going to give to you, or what you have been promised. Everybody should be able to speak. You speak. Of course, if you come out to lie, or you are defending or trying to whatever to defend or talk in their favor, you are the one that will suffer it. You will still go you can't even deceive your conscience. That is what I know. If somebody deceives you, or you want to deceive others, you can't deceive yourself. So the bone of contention now is that the president has suddenly been calm. He couldn't even raise his voice. He just told them that it is unnecessary to go and be bombing oil, be pipeline here and there. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment down there below, and let's know your thoughts on this.